Hello, we're a little over halfway through 2021 and we're transitioning out of the COVID pandemic. Some of you have completed your bargaining for this year, but many of you are getting ready to do your bargaining with the union crafts in the construction industry. Hi, I'm Carey Peters, Executive Director of the Construction Labor Research Council. Please stick around and we'll give you an overview of current trends in the pay increases for union crafts in the construction industry. CLRC is the foremost resource for data and research regarding union crafts in the construction industry. We focus on pay, workforce, market share, and many other issues of interest to those working with or who are in union crafts in construction. So let's take a look at first-year settlements in the construction industry for union crafts. Here in the first part of 2021, we saw a continuation of our new short-term trend of smaller increases. The average increase for first-year settlements was 2.6% so far, January through June of 2021. From 2010 until 2019, we had a steady increase year after year of about 0.1% per year. Then last year in 2020, we saw a slight decline in the size of increases, and so far in 2021, that trend has continued. So as you'll see in Exhibit 1.1, average settlements peaked at 3%, and so far in 2021, we are at 2.6%. In Exhibit 1.2 of the CLRC Settlements Report, we see the average increases as monetary amounts, and in June of 2021 it was $1.57. So this value is also smaller than it was at the peak in 2019 at $1.72. So we have a new emerging trend of downward slope in the size of increases for first-year settlements. If we look ahead at Exhibit 1.3, this is represented in the distribution of settlements. In 2019, the mode, or the range where most settlements occurred, was 3.1 to 3.5%. In 2021, so far, the mode where the plurality of settlements have landed is 2.6 to 3%. So we're seeing a shift to the left of our chart if you're looking at Exhibit 1.3. What's also interesting is the percent of settlements at the very tail of the distribution, the left side, or where the small settlements occur, those that were 1% or less. While it's still a small percent of settlements, we can see that there's a few more of those so far in 2021 than there have been in the recent past. Exhibit 1.4 shows the monetary values of increases, and again you can see the shift to the left or toward the lower side of the distribution. Notably, settlements that were 50 cents or less have been creeping up, such that now it's somewhere around approximately 15% of all settlements are 50 cents or less so far in through June of 2021. Continuing on, Exhibit 1.5 shows the results by geographic region. The Southeast and South Central regions, as is usual, had the smallest increases as percents, and the largest increases were in the Southwest Pacific and the Northwest, as has been the current trend. But we also saw some large increases in the Mountain Northern Plains region. As the year progresses and we add more data to our database, we'll see if the Mountain Northern Plains region continues or if this is simply an early effect of perhaps a smaller sample size for a fairly unpopulated region of the country. But again, the Southwest Pacific and the Northwest, essentially the West Coast, has the largest increases as percents, which we've seen for a number of years now. If we look at Exhibit 1.6, the monetary amounts are shown, and again, the Southwest Pacific, which is in large part California, but also includes Hawaii and Arizona, has the largest increases at $2.48. No other region of the country exceeded $2 in the size of their increases so far in 2021. And the Southeast and South Central regions, again, had the smallest increases when we look at them as a monetary value. We also do data cuts by craft, as many of you know that are watching this video. Exhibit 1.7 shows the average increases by craft for both this year and last year. Plumbers and pipe fitters and electricians as percentages peaked at the top of the chart, and the lower end of the chart we had carpenters. 10 of the 13 crafts for which we're showing in this report were in the 2-point-something range. So somewhere between 2% and 2.9% captured the vast majority of crafts. When we look at the monetary values, we saw plumbers and pipe fitters. The reason we separate those two is if it's a plumber only local, then they receive their own data cut. If it's pipe fitters and plumbers combined, then they're in our data cut called pipe fitters and plumbers. And the largest increases were with those two crafts, at least both of them having at least a $2 per hour increase, and the average again was $1.57 for the U.S. So what we've discussed so far is Section 1 of the Settlements Report, which covers first-year settlements, new settlements in the construction industry from January through June of 2021. It gives us the current events, what's going on right now in the construction industry. The second half of our report, Section 2, covers all settlements, which would include the second year of settlements reached last year and the third year of settlements reached 2 years ago. I'm not going to cover all of the exhibits in that section. They parallel what's going on in the first section of the report, but I do want to highlight the matrix that is at the end of Section 2. So it's a really useful tool for consumers of our reports, and it is a cross of region by craft. So you will get to look at data, increased data, both as a monetary amount and as a percent for each craft in each region, a matrix crossing region by craft. And again, this Exhibit 2.9 includes all settlements, not just first-year settlements in the construction industry. So please look at Exhibit 2.9. It's a very useful resource for you to see very specifically what's happening with settlements throughout the U.S. by craft, by region. I hope this overview of the CLRC Settlements Report has been useful to you. If you'd like more information, please give us a call at 865-414-2678 or go to our website, clrcconsulting.org. We're sponsored by these associations. We thank them for their support of CLRC. And if you have any need of our products or services, such as market share, union, non-union, wage and fringe benefits comparison, benchmark analysis, contract costing, economic overview, or other data analytics needs, please contact us and we'd be glad to help you. Thank you and have a great day.